So now we're going to talk about what needs to happen if you're in a situation where your organization has ISO 9001-2008 and you want to transition to ISO 9001-2015. And these steps will apply to any form of transition to an upgraded certificate. So what do we need to do first? Well, let's think about a gap analysis. We're going to put the two standards side by side, and we're going to put the two systems side by side, identify the gaps and what needs to be done. This is something you may be able to do yourselves. You can download a copy of the standards and have a look at it that way, or you may need to source some help from a subject matter expert. Second thing to do would be to make sure that people have the applied competence. So obviously they're always going to be competent to do their jobs anyway, that you'd have already made sure of. What I guess we're talking about here is, has anything changed in the standard that means that people have got to do something different? Can this be done in an internal briefing or in a training session or whatever? So making sure people have the competence based on the requirements of the new standard. Then you'd be in a position to make any updates to procedures or policies and any other changes that you see fit. Are there any cultural changes, for instance? With the introduction of risk-based thinking, do people do that instinctively, or will they need some help with that? Once the changes have been made, then you're in a good position to communicate those changes to all the relevant people. So maybe that's staff, but also subcontractors or suppliers, etc., etc. Okay, and then finally you will be in a position to conduct your internal audits and then review the findings. So you'll be aware in 9001 that these are two requirements anyway. In 2015 it's the same thing. The management review has slightly more requirements. So first of all, when you're ready, you'd conduct your internal audit, and you have an internal audit team making sure that they have the competence, that they understand the changes in the new standard, and then you can conduct your top management review, and the management review will look at the outputs from the audits, but it'll also look at customer feedback and the feedback from interested parties if applicable, and the performance of the system, etc., etc. Okay, so these are your 5 steps. Good luck with the transition, and please do let us know if you need any help at all.